Keema naans. Right, there's our dough. I've pulled off a load of it already, and then we've got our Keema lamb, which I've made earlier. That's got Kashmiri chili powder, all the gubbins in it, no food colouring. It looks quite a bit red, but it's got Kashmiri chili in it. So we're going to switch the camera around, and then I'll show you how it's done. But it's not as easy as you think. See you in a minute. Right, flour first. You're going to need loads of it, because you just need loads of it. It's not like just rolling out a naan bread where you can just dust it with a little bit. You've got to make sure that it's well floured so that it doesn't sort of stick when you've got if any of the meat comes out of the naan bread. So you get your ball of naan bread. It's got to be quite big as well. I'd probably go a bit bigger than that. That's probably the size of my hand, but I would go a little bit more because you're going to need it quite thick. Alright? So this naan bread's been sitting here for about 6 hours proving, and it's easy to work with. Alright? So bang that down. Alright? Well floured. Really well floured. And don't roll it out. Just pat it with your fingers. Obviously I've got little bits of lamb mince on my hands because I've made a few already. So there's little orange specks in there. Alright? And then you just want it about the size of your palm of your hand. Alright? That's plenty. So now we'll go over to here. We're going to get in the way of the lens. And we will get ourselves a nice golf ball size of our Keema lamb. So the Keema lamb is just lamb mince stirred in with some mixed spices, a little bit of oil, and that's about it really. Garlic ginger paste, tomato puree, and 1 egg. And then you let that sit in your fridge for a good couple of hours. Now, push this out a little bit more. Plop that in the middle, bring that up to the sides, and then just start bringing it round like this. Alright? Just to fold it all in. Knot all that up together, twist it over a little bit, just like you're making like, what are they called? Cinnamon roll sort of thing. Whack it onto some floured board, onto some flour, and then push it down again. Again, and there you go. There's your parcel with your Keema in it, with your naan bread. Alright? Now, time for rolling. Again, well floured. You're not going to taste the flour because it's going to knock off before you roll it. Alright? And then just start rolling gently. Do not go mad because it'll start to split. Alright, so you just roll, turn 45 degrees, roll it, turn 45 degrees or flip it over. You can see the Keema starting to come through already. If the Keema starts to come through on one side, just roll it from the other side. Quite simple. Alright, it is still quite thick, so you want this as thin as possible really, because then it's going to balloon up when it cooks, and it's going to cook the lamb inside. But it is very, very thin, so it does cook exceedingly quick, just like the naan bread would. Alright, so hopefully you're getting all this, because I can't see what the camera's seeing at the moment. I've got to sort my cameras out. I haven't got time. I ain't got the money at the moment, so. Right, turn that pan on. Get that up to heat. Obviously, you've all known from my previous naan bread recipes that I've got a blowtorch, so we're going to blowtorch it anyway, and it will cook. So that is about the thickness of a pound coin. That's going to cook in no time at all. You know what I mean? Well, the Keema is anyway, because it's going to literally steam inside. Doesn't have to be amazingly shaped or anything like that. There you go, look, that's going to create a little bit of oil. That's absolutely fine. Don't worry. Still going to taste using your pan. Push that around to the sides. You can hear it sizzle a little bit, but that's your lamb cooking, so don't worry about it. Alright. Just make sure you can see that. And then we'll let that just cook through for about a couple of minutes until it starts to bubble. And then we'll hit it with a blowtorch. And we will, we'll hit it with a blowtorch and it'll be all done. Sorry, still getting used to the camera. It won't stick either because we've floured it well, so it won't stick. There's no way it's going to stick. You'll start to hear it sizzle. That's where the keema's just come through on the bottom of the naan bread. But again, that means the keema's going to cook inside, so don't worry about it. A little bit tricky, but once you get the hang of it, you're alright. I think this will be the last one of the evening, because I'm going to clean down, I can't be bothered cooking anymore. So I'm going to put the naan bread, put the naan dough back in the fridge, cover that up with cling film, covered in oil, and then the lamb's okay for till tomorrow, and I'll put some more tomorrow. Just double check, again, like I said, it's not going to stick, that's cooking quite nicely. Right time we hit it with the gun. Bring it up. Give it that char. Swirl it around a little bit so it can stay in one spot. So you can hear it sizzling, it's not burning, it's toasted. It's fine. The smoke you can see is only the flour burning. It's just literally, it's nothing. Nothing's burning under there. It smells amazing. And that, people, a beautiful Keema naan, along with the rest of them. Right, big shout out to Latif's Inspired, their YouTube channel where I got the video from. Shows you how to make it all there from home. I'll put a tag or a link in the description to his YouTube channel. Hopefully he'll start following me and I'll get a couple of other followers. But yeah, Keema naans, all done from scratch. Like I said, the naan dough and everything is a piece of cake. That's just got a little bit of oil on it. The lamb mince, that's an easy, a little bit expensive, but doesn't really matter. That goes a long way. I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 naans out of half a kilo of lamb. Probably a little bit less than half a kilo. So you should get about 12 naans out of a kilo of lamb. The naan dough, cheap as chips. It's just milk, water, egg, baking powder, sugar, and I think that's it. And salt. And then just bind it all together. Leave it in the fridge or on the side for an hour or two. Job done. Alright. Right, people. That was the Keema naans. A big shout out to Latif's Inspired. I'll put a link down to his curry house and his YouTube channel below. Hopefully you'll follow me, and you can see a lot more of his stuff. This is where I got the Keema naan recipe from. There's a couple of little tips and tricks in there which the curry houses use, but he does say, he can tell fibs, say, oh, we do it this way, you do it that way. There is a Madras or a Kashmiri paste in there which I used. Tastes amazing. I'm just eating one now. But he's a mint guy, and he does his best to show you all the tips and tricks of British Indian restaurant. Yeah, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe, and tell me what you want to see next. Pashmiri naans, garlic naans, they're a piece of piss. They're like just normal naans. You just roll the garlic or whatever into it. Or we can do some veggie stuff and go from there. Alright, keep watching. Cheers.